show. I actually. Yeah, it's game like games. Oh, they have a stream out here.
I miss you. All right, Chad, hold on. I bought new grape Zevia, and oh, there's only one person here. Okay. Hi, Bevinox. I think are you the only one here? Oh, Draxlight's here too. Okay. There's only two. Well, I got the grape Zevia, and then the orange Zevia because y'all were like raving about it. So I'm adding it to the fridge right now. Just hold up. Y'all were going crazy about this drink, so. Sliver! I should probably drink water anyway. All right, and then, okay, we'll take the rest of it home. And then grape. You guys were like, the grape is fire. Samoto, what's up? All right. Oh yeah. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. What a week. I was actually going to play. Oh geez, why is this? Oh my god, what did someone touched my setup? Now, I was originally trying to do something different. I was going to actually play some games today. Because my wife's like this might be the last day I stream at the store. So maybe I should play some games, change it up. I know it's been a rough week for everyone. I know. I need to build a brand new website. Because I just got completely effed over by Shopify. I had to delete the remaining items on the website. There is no items for sale on the website. Even though they have my resale license, they have my distribution invoices, they are still saying, this is why I'm thinking it's a bot, because they're still saying that I do not have permission to sell online. What the fuck do you mean? Like, how am I running a store then? Like, it's okay. No, don't get angry. There's so many things to be angry about this week. I gotta not get angry. Don't get angry. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to just keep my mind clear before I go onto TikTok, because y'all know what TikTok is like. TikTok be toxic as fuck. And so if as soon as I go on there, it's gonna be You should close your business. You're a failure. Blah blah blah. You know what? But you know what really sucks too is just like, no, we're not getting into it. I'm just blabbing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just. Oh my goodness. We're figuring a way out. Now, if anything, once again, what I said yesterday, it's very true. Our new focus on the food side of the business is now more important than ever, because I was recording a video, just kind of walking through, seeing what was made where, and oh my god, by the way, for those of you who got Final Fantasy, you guys are okay, but those are being printed in Japan. The collector's boosters were already going to be probably $400, but the 25% tariff, the collector's boosters are now going to be $500. The commander decks are going to go from $500 to like $625. I don't know. It's so bad. Oh, it's oh. Okay. Either way, I'm going to be rebuilding our website today, but answering questions as well. Obviously, if you guys still would like to invest, I can invoice you through our QuickBooks while I build the website. So it's just like, maybe I don't do it today. Actually, you know what? I'll wait to rebuild the website. Actually, it's going to take longer than a stream, because on the back end I have to transfer the domain and everything. It's just ugly. So it's going to be, they just lost a customer, so fuck them. Jeez. Like, they made it literally impossible for us to make freaking payments to them now. So it's just... Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to get set before we go to... No, it's not. I'm going to have to hold that off, actually. I'm going to reschedule it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it. All right, I saved it. So on the website, it's gonna reflect. I'm changing it to the 26th, just because I have no idea when this baby is gonna come out, and right now my main priority is I need to navigate through this, because my expenses went just exponentially higher. I had some rough discussions with my... Okay, I'm talking to you guys first, the Twitch people and the YouTube people first, before I go on to... before I go onto TikTok. Because TikTok be... What's it called? Toxic as fuck right now. So I'm trying to, like, avoid TikTok right now. Well, I'm going to get on, just prepping myself not to, like... Guys, I'm going to do my best not to engage in the negative comments, and just try to be progressive as, like, forward speaking as possible through this. Now, just gonna let you guys know, Lloyd is gonna be streaming at 8 o'clock. I will raid him around 9. I'll still stay on Twitch, but it's just gonna be sending him all my lurkers and everyone, just so that we can help him try to get partner and stuff. We're gonna stay on though. Like I'm just gonna because the thing is I can raid and still stream, so that's just what's gonna happen. So. Just letting you all know is what my intentions are. And let me pop out chat. YouTube chat, there you are. Oh my God. All right, no one's on YouTube chat. No one loves me on YouTube. Oh, this soundtrack's really catchy. All right. Okay, that's all set there. And, ooh, I got to turn on the TV so people can spectate. What's up?
Oh, I'm heading out.
I'm going to clip your little can thing, by the way. It's freaking hilarious. Yeah. Like
I thought it would crush much easier.
No, there's a clip on Twitch, and it made me like fucking laugh. Like it was just like it literally click. What the fuck, man? James with the raid. What's going on, buddy? Congratulations on the release of the movie. I'm gonna be ordering my Blu-ray copy soon. I haven't gotten to see it yet. Just have right now. Like I'm going like freaking what's it called? Crazy with baby number 3 and my business having to deal with tariffs. I'm gonna give you my honest review. No, man, I look forward to watching it, dude. I know my wife's looking forward to it as well too, because I mentioned it to her like 2 years ago, so she's like, when is this coming out? Yeah, baby number 3. Yeah, I'm finally having a girl. So I have 2 boys, and I'm having my first daughter. Give me I will, brother. I just gotta get, right now, I just gotta get through this. Oh my God, she could pop up. We've had so many false alarms. Huh? But don't leave any honest review online. Oh no, so James, I'll do this. No matter what, it's a 10. And then I'll text you. No, I mean, to be honest, I look forward to it, man. I saw the trailer. Obviously, I'm excited for it too. And the thing is, chat, you guys don't know, for those of you that came, I hung out with James in California for like a day, and I got to meet his co-star, and it was just kind of like interesting to hear what you guys like. I'm hoping you were talking about a couple scenes with Yoshi, and so now I'm looking forward to seeing that scene. So we're gonna see. What's up?
You didn't need anything else from me tonight, did you?
No.
Okay.
We'll just pack Saturday night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back with the Palisade, and we'll just pack. I'm maybe coming back with the truck, and I'll have I think we'll just bring 2 origami shells, just a couple things, and that's really it. I'm not gonna take the show too seriously.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I think that our main focus is gonna be just kind of see where the market is.
Yeah.
And then we'll just make some trades, hopefully make some sales.
Okay.
You're going, buddy.
Yeah. Bye, chat. Oh, also, if you want me to fill in for Andrew while he's away doing dad stuff, let us know in the Discord what you want to see me do. 'Cause I got my nights free.
All right, guys, really quick, if you guys can, go follow James DeTang. Shout out given to James there. So once again, he just released his movie that they've been working on it's been in post for a while now. So it finally came out. Oh, let me bring it up. Yeah, let me bring up the link. So you can't post a link, but I can. Hold on. Huh? You texted me? Hold on. What? No, Lloyd, no, yada. If anything, I would just stay on TikTok. Actually, we'll see how it goes anyway. No, I'm sending them. What is it called? It was done over a year ago, but it was during a festival. Oh wait, James, yeah. I'm gonna get your Linktree link. Also, shout out Lloyd. Hold on. Yeah, shout out, everyone's here. Guys, Lloyd's gonna be on it, but I'm not gonna out. I have to wait 36 seconds for another shout out. Hold on, James, I'm trying to get the link. Hold on. Oh, actually, did you save it to your Twitch profile? I think I can get it from there. Let me go to your Twitch profile. James. Okay. It's because they won't let anyone else post links on the chat, but I'm allowed to, so I'm gonna go in and get it. Ooh, 3.4K. It's going up. Let's go. Where's the beacons link? Oh, it would be. Okay. It's going to be on your TikTok. There we go, guys. Here. This is James's beacons link. I can post it. It goes right to his beacons. And then his very first link to Die Alone. Let me bring it up. Full screen. Boop. Okay, let me bring it up. You'll see the website's been buried because I had to delete everything. Let's watch the trailer. Everyone, let's watch the trailer together. And actually, before the terrorists hit the Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff, go ahead and order it now before it goes up in price. Let's do the trailer. Let me, fuck it, we'll go full screen. We'll go full screen on this. I gotta turn off the music, hold on. Let me put that up here. Oh, hold on. Wait, what am I doing? I'm such an amateur. I have a separate view for this. Hold on a second. There we go. I have a secondary view for this. Boom, I got this view. There we go. Is there music playing? What? Hold on. There we go. I was like, wait, what? Where's that music coming from? Okay. We got it. All right, guys. Let's check out the movie. 3, 2. I'm going to go full screen. Oh, it's on mute.
What brought you out here?
It's an escape. My mom hacked the PCT when she was a teenager.
Oh, okay. Just rendered in 4K or HD.
I never got the chance to go with her.
We're lucky it didn't hit an artery. But the punctures are pretty deep.
I need to get to the hospital.
Assess, stop the bleeding, disinfect.
I haven't seen anyone in days.
We're on our own. Humans can survive 30 days without food and 3 without water.
Yeah, boy!
I built an entire life based on assumptions other people made for me. Stay away from me.
I'm trying to help you.
I am the one who's dying here, and I will decide if it's worth it. I trust in you!
What is wrong with you? I thought you wanted to live!
I ordered the Blu-ray. Let's watch it together. Actually, no. Watch it on your own. Support my friend. Dude, that was... Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. So right now, Amazon... $28.98. That's an odd price. It should just be $29.99. Oh, there's only 2 left, guys. There's only 2. Fuck it. I'm just gonna buy the second one. Hold on. I'm gonna do a giveaway with it. How is there only 2 left? Hold on. Let me close my screen so you guys can't see. Hold on. There we go. Let me close my screen so you guys can't see. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to just buy one. Buy another one. I bought 2. I can at least give one away. There we go. One left, guys. Who's going to get it? James, I'm assuming what's going to happen is they see it sold out. That means they're going to produce more. So, for those with a library card, it's also on Hoopla. Oh. Boo Walmart. I'm just going to... No, it's all good, brother. What the hell? Oh, these are okay. So Walmart's got some wacky pricing on the back end. There you go. Take care, James. I appreciate you coming in, and thank you for the raid, buddy. You take care, brother. All right, guys. Once again, shout out to James for coming. Oh, wait, I can also shout out Lloyd now. Hold on. It seems like it's going to be a limited run. It's one of those. Like obviously, it was like it's a direct to disc feature. It didn't go to theaters and stuff. But I've been waiting for this for 2 years. Like because I got to talk to him about it, and then I got like a little teaser. And so like I'm just looking forward to it. Like for me, it's just like being able to see the projects that my friends have worked on and people I know have worked on. It's sort of like it's a different feeling. It's just more along the lines of like you're proud of their work. You're proud to watch them and stuff too. Like I've seen Lloyd's productions. I've seen Yoshi's productions. It's been great. Like it's just kind of fun to see, and it's just like it's kind of an like for me it's kind of an honor like to get to know them like that, and so it's just like it's cool. But with that said, let me bring up. Let's go live on TikTok. 3, 2, 1. TikTok is live. We'll see how this goes. Keldra, what is up? I can't wait for you to see what I'm working on. Unfortunately, I can't give details. Well, don't worry, Keldra. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see then. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. What's going on? It is actually a gentlemen. Just if there's no seating, just try. You can sit in the cat. It's Tarkir night, so yeah. After pre-release, the tables will open up. So
yeah, we're all good. Hey Andrew. Hey Chad.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, actually, let me get this screen up. My TKL wireless. Ooh. It's my glorified TV remote. I think it's on. I have a spectator TV, so people are like, what is he doing? Oh, he's streaming. It's loading. I'm literally in this position on the thumbnail. It's kind of funny. And now it's live. By the way, I know technically sponsored by them. I don't have a discount code or like any. Well, I do. Well, not a discount code. I have an affiliate code. But this, I love it. Love this thing. I haven't charged this in over 2 weeks, and it still works fine. The battery life is stupid good. Now I have not been constantly using it, but no, it's just been solid. So it's still fine. Is that C-Dubs over there? C-Dubs, what's going on? All right, TikTok is up and running as well too. Let me bring this chat a little bit bigger. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to stretch it out. Okay. There we go. Now you guys are. Oh yeah, no, and the 75-day extension for TikTok. I was just like, no. The thing is, I was actually wondering why nobody was talking about it today. I mean, yes, it's clearly the markets are down in tariff talk, but like no one was talking about the last day of TikTok because technically it was supposed to be tomorrow, but that 75-day extension. So I'm like, oh, okay, that works. So you guys can see. Oh wait, let me move them over. Power Scuff Squad. And then for those on TikTok, you guys can see customers coming by over that way. There we go. By the way, guys, we are currently live. Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So there's 3 cameras. For those of you on TikTok, the screen above that you probably saw that's being covered by all the crap right now, that is the screen that the Twitch and YouTube streams are looking at. There's different type of interactions that happen there. So just so you guys know, essentially, if I'm answering a question or responding to someone, there's three windows up right now, and we'll go from there. So I mean, we got 75 more days. So that's what now. That's going into June. So we're going to be into summer vacation. We'll see where we go then. So we shall continue the daily grind. Des Hargrove, what is going on? Thank you for being the first chat of the evening over on the TikTok side of things. If you guys want to talk about the tariffs, this is not on the political stuff, but just the impact of the business, what's going on in the industry. I can talk about it. I can either tell you the hard truth that no one wants to hear, or we can just talk about the immediate impact. The thing is, OBS, the thing is, you have to get permission from TikTok Live to get the stream key, which they are hyper ANAL about. They are hyper canal about. I've applied like 60 times since last year for that stream key. Denied. You know why? Because all the community guideline violations the trollers keep getting me for. It's sad. It's sad indeed. Mark your calendar, June 18th. Okay. Lord Vader, I'll answer your question in a second. You're Canadian. I'm a collector of movies and figures, and I know it's gonna. Yeah, AR. The thing is, AR, just hold. Don't try to buy. Do not suffer any type of FOMO. In my opinion, do not worry about FOMO. Do not worry about missing out. I don't know how long this is gonna go for. But once, there's got to be an end to it, because we're not going to... Oh, because, Bo, why is GameStop up? Because when you're in a recession and people don't have much discretionary income, what are they going to do to kill time? They're going to stream, and then they're going to play games. Bo, that's the logic behind the investors right now. It is essentially the stocks that you see going up are the areas where they do benefit from a recessionary period, where they're going to see a slight bump. Oh my God. Oh, it's I didn't see that. No, I haven't been following that specific stock. I've just been following for me, I've been paying attention more closely to the global markets, because peer the veil right now. Move the veil across right now. All the rich people are going to be buying up when the shares be down. They're going to be buying up all of those shares for cheap. It's going to be more buybacks going on. So we'll see. We'll just see it. If you don't believe that, okay. I mean, to be honest, like I'm not gonna talk about, like, for me, like, I used to work in investment banking, but that was over 10 years ago. It is a different marketplace than it was 10 years ago. So I'm not licensed anymore, so I can't give any advice or anything. You do what you think is best to invest in. You know, whether you want to continue keeping in the stock market or you want to go ahead and pull your money, put it in elsewhere. You know, if I promote myself, you can put it into our business, but like, or you want to, don't put into treasury bonds right now. But it's just like, you can determine where to put it, and you have to assess the risk. Right now, it's like, wait, is this the right time to invest? Like, you know, I used to work for Vanguard, and Vanguard's mentality is always the long term. So like when the 08 financial collapse happened, they were urging people to just hold, to just stay still. And then obviously all of those people got rewarded handsomely for just staying still. Their Admiral Index funds went off the roof just from the length of time. We'll see what happens with all this going on. I'll put it this way: gold is something that I like. That's not a bad investment. Like, but don't like, again, when it comes to investing, never invest what you're not comfortable losing. I'm going to repeat that. It's on my website too. Like, oh, by the way, if you guys go to our website, there's nothing there because I'm dealing with the thing with Shopify where they deleted everything from my website. But once again, if you're one of those people who are looking into situations like, this is a perfect time for me to invest my money, that's fine. But again, do not invest the amount that you're willing to, only invest the amount that you're willing to lose right now, because you ain't going to get that back. Like, it's not a guarantee. It's one of the more riskier moves that you can do. Like, I'm not telling you to do it or not to do it, but it's just like going into a casino, because it is. The stock market is like going into a casino. There's different risks involved with the different shares and the companies that you can invest into. But the biggest one being is going to be, you know, what are you willing to risk in that regard? And you go from there. Bo, actually, I think the dumbest, well, not the dumbest, but I had a person, they were just like, I paid off my credit cards to max it out to buy blue chip stocks. And I'm just like, oh God, what are you doing? His logic was, well, if it pays off, I can pay off my credit cards again and I'll have profit afterwards. I'm like, okay. Now, he did that yesterday. I was trying to tell him to wait, and he did it. He did it yesterday. He should have waited at least like after the weekend businesses, and then the Monday close. But he wanted to do it. He wanted to do it. That's up to him. So I'll let him be. Oh, Desert Reviews. I'll put it this way. Most of the other publishers were probably drooling at Nintendo's announcement, because they've always been able to price their games higher than Nintendo games because of the quality of difference, right? So like new PS5 games and, you know, Xbox One games and just Steam games in general got up to like $69.99. They're $70 for a brand new game, while Nintendo's were at $59.99 or $49.99 to, so essentially 50 to 60 bucks, right? And so it gave the other publishers, okay, we can charge 70 for ours. But now, if, you know, Nintendo Switch 2 games are $80 to $90, guys, don't be surprised if new AAA titles come out and they're $100. Like, do not be surprised. Yeah, I like, for me, like, I did it for, because when I worked at Vanguard, I was going through a cycle, like in terms of like you try out the different departments, and just that side of the world didn't interest me. I just, well, it was intriguing, but it's just, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Tangent warning, excuse you, sir. But to your, actually, Lord Vader, to your earlier question, if you could use one power system from anime, which would you want to use? You said power system. I'm trying to think. Power system. Huh. That's a good question. I'm trying to think, like, what power would I want to do? Like, the thing is, you have to keep in mind, like, you know how, like, wishes work sometimes? You got to be careful what you wish for. So, like, for example, if you're like, oh, I wish, like, I had the powers of the world of Black Clover, then you're going to be dealing with the demons trying to take over the world. You're like, oh, never mind. Like, what is a world that has powers without the drawbacks? You know, right? Like, because the last thing you want to do is wish for that. You get it, and then you're like, if you guys remember Big Bad Beetleborgs, like they wished for the Beetleborg powers, but then also the villains came to life. Like it goes with it. It's like, so, if game's going to be $100, the consoles will, like, that's the thing. Like, so the thing is, there is an argument to be made that even if the games do go 100, like there are going to be people like myself. I would actually prefer to own the hard copy of the game. Just like if I'm paying $100, I want to at least have something tangible. Like you can't resell that disc or trade it. Well, I don't know. God knows what's going to happen to GameStop in the next several years. But you know, at the end of the day, if I'm paying that much, I want something physical. That's just me though. But there are games that like I'll naturally just buy on PC as well too. So don't get me wrong. But to be honest, I don't know if Sony's going to go at this point. I feel like it's pointless to make the PS6. Like, if you think about it, I wonder, like, to be honest, I'm thinking, like, will they go the way of Sega, where they will just become a publisher? So a Steam-like service, or they're just supplying they're supplying the games now at this point. They're just a big publishing house. Especially now, like they lose money on every system they sell. So like at the end of the day, they make their money off the software. So why not just get rid of the hardware and just focus on the software then? Especially like if they own proprietarily some of the IPs and studios, so they can theoretically do that. Like I personally, I'm saddened to even think that way, but it's kind of like the reality. GTA 6, I'll believe it when I actually see it in the Steam shop. Like, it's available for purchase and download and to play today. Until that day, I'm not even going to think about it. I don't care about any teasers. I don't care about map renders. I'm just like, release it when you release it. It's like that with One Piece. Oda said that he was going to end it 5 years within 5 years, 10 years ago. So like I don't care anymore. Just keep going, perfect it, but just know when that shit comes out, it better be polished as, you know what I mean? What's my Marvel Rivals hot take? I don't have time to play Marvel Rivals, unfortunately, due to my line of work. I rarely get to play games anymore. So I haven't played it. Actually, no, lies. I did try it for a day, and I was utter trash. I cannot play Overwatch style games. Apparently, like I can play Call of Duty just fine, but Overwatch, like that kind of style game, Mythical Chronic. Thank you for the stretch. Yeah, I was trash. I was playing as multiple different characters, playing against bots, and the bots were literally wrecking me. So I'm like, never mind. I'm still gonna do Philly Fan Expo, but it's the rest of the conventions this year. Like we're going to C2E2 next weekend. Like unfortunately we have to. Like it's not a. We already paid it. We already paid everything for it. But that's gonna be the first true like look into the consumer confidence. Where it's gonna be. Like this is gonna be a few weeks afterwards. You already have people panic buying at all the Walmarts and then the Costco's and stuff. Like Everyone, like, they're already they're going to start raising their prices almost immediately. For those of you that are wondering, it's like, hey, wait, why don't they just raise why don't they wait to raise the prices after they get their restocks? Like, sell the current ones that there are, and then, you know, raise the prices when they get the restocks. The thing is, if they sell it at the current price and they then take that money, they have less purchasing power than they did prior, because the items are far more expensive than they were before, literally almost wiping away any profits that they have that they need to operate. They need to pay their people, they need to pay for the operations and delivery and so forth. So, God, I'm still wrapping my head around it. Like, we are going through, like, the last 2 days, we were going through and marking which items were from the, like, you know, where was everything made. Like, I found out, though, today that the Chessex dice are made in Denmark. So that was actually a happy surprise. I'm like, oh, this is only a 10% increase. That'll be fine. So there's that there. I used to play Call of Duty. Have you ever considered hosting LANs? Yes and no. We had a decent size, like, we were building a, like, I've been in business for 10 years. 5 years ago, when COVID hit, right before then, we were actually building up our PC arsenal. We were working on a server. We were actually working our way up to at least have 16 to 20 computers in the store. And then, thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, for the bits. No, we were working our way up, and then, unfortunately, the pandemic hit. And so for us, like, we had loans and bills to pay for, so we had to liquidate all of our equipment, because we had no idea when we were going to reopen. We didn't know nobody knew what was going on. And then we had to survive. Like, for me, the writing was on the wall, like, this is the end. And so it was like, but we did what we could at the time. We sold off everything. Now, fast forward, of all the areas that, you know, obviously we tried franchising, that didn't work out. That was the biggest expense that we did. But even now in the last few years, as we were paying off our debts, where to focus like, if we got any extra cash, where do we invest it into to get the maximum ROI? And unfortunately, the PC LAN side of the business was always the worst. Like, by far, the worst ROI you can do. Not that it's not important and it's not a nice thing to have, but it's like, if you were to prioritize like $60,000 towards food or $60,000 towards PCs, like, I know some of you are like, yo, 60 grand on a PC setup, let's go. You got to think about how long is it going to take for you to recoup that $60,000. So that's the biggest thing. Like, so, you know, J Ray, I like that, J Ray from the box. Trevor, thank you very much for the TGIF gift. Thank you so much, man. No, yeah, that's the thing. So, like, especially now, like, I'm actually like, what great timing. We were about to pay for, like, we're about to do some major upgrades to the store. So everything from flooring to fixtures, lighting and equipment and everything. We were about to change everything, and I had to order them from China because that's where they produce everything. We already got our estimates and things were about to go into production after we paid them, but then this happened. So you know what? We canceled everything because thankfully we, we caught, like, we were able to do this in time. But because the thing is, had I paid even prior, they would have gone to production, they would have sent it, and in order for me to get it, I would have to pay. Oh God, I didn't even want to think about it. We avoided it, and so we're just going to literally, we're gonna go ahead and literally, we're just gonna literally just sit on it, because again, we don't know what the greater effect is gonna be in the next few months. So the best thing is to do is just focus on what we can focus on, and then go from there as well too. My hot take for GTA 6, it should be regular price game, as it is online mode. It's going to make more than selling the base game. I mean, like, I'll put it this way. For those of you that think GTA, to be honest, the most epic move that they can do is go the free-to-play route. Make it the free-to-play open world. If you want to play the story, then pay a separate fee to play the story. But to be honest, just go the way of Honkai Star Rails, or sorry, Genshin Impact. I don't play Genshin, no interest in it, but go with that model. It's a free-to-play model, and they make their money off of the gachas and everything else. But when it's free, you're like, well, I'm still playing the base game, I'm having fun with it, and then you're making you make do with what it is. I think that'd be fine. Like, if you were gonna spend $80 on the game anyway, you'd be like, well, it'd be nice if I can just focus on the things I want to play. So if Rockstar is like, you know, they want to build a game for the masses, and you know, it'd be, you know, that'd be too nice, right? That'd be too nice if they did it that way. James, you remember me from 2020? Also, another issue. It's how many of the larger companies will actually bring their. No, that's the thing. People don't realize. So again, this, like, we just went through this. This happened with COVID, when there was a supply chain issue. There was a major inflationary period that happened with prices that went up. Right? You were like, oh, supply and demand prices went up. They never came back down because they were making too much money, and so that just naturally became the new price. You can say what you want about the cost, but when your company went from making $1 million a year in profits to like 10 million a year in profits, you're staying up there. That's literally almost every company's mentality, including the suppliers to us. So like, we had to reciprocate as well too, in terms of, like, you know, our expenses went up, so we had to follow suit. Those that think that, like, I'll put it this way: those that think that, you know, that believe that the prices are going to come down, I also wish to live in the magical fairyland as well too. But I mean, but we'll have to wait to see. I'll put it this way: I would love to be proven wrong, right? I would love to see the videos come out later on, being like, "See, we told you." But what's going to be done about our situation from now and then, right? So let me get back to, like, the topic point. Like, instead of focusing on, like, pointing fingers, what to blame and everything like that, you have to start focusing on how to move forward. Like, as a business, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Thursday I had a meltdown because we just got out of debt. Like, I just spent the last 2 years paying off the debts I accumulated trying to franchise, and didn't work out, and I was finally ready to reinvest into my business to start growing again. Then this shit happens. So trust me, yeah, I was freaking out. But the thing is, though, like, you're allowed to have your human moment, but then you have to now sit down and be like, okay, we personally can't change all that, right? So what are we going to do going forward? How can we still survive? How can we adapt? And ironically, the plans that I had set in terms of what changes I wanted to make, it's still actually the right direction to go. I just need to cut on the retail side. Like, I'm going to be cutting the retails, not like cutting it off, but it's going to be dramatically lowering the amount that we're going to have, because there's no, I'll put it this way, like, $40 figure. I think the worst was I got a new estimate from my one distributor, and they just updated it with the new tariffs. A $40 figure just became a $100 figure. And I was like, wait, what? Because, you know, what would have cost me $18 to procure, sorry, $35, it's $34.99. $18 to get now costs me $52 to get. And it's just like, never mind. I don't need that, because the thing is, it will never sell for that price. At least now, like, there's no point in me getting that. So, but again, like, each and every single person, each and every business, small businesses especially, those that weren't able to, I have friends in the industry who had the luxury of being able to stock up. Like, they knew these were coming. None of us thought to this extent, but they knew, like, something like this was coming. So they started to stock up preemptively. They were buying, like, things that they would normally get a case of. They were just ordering the pallet. They're just like, let's load up and stock up just in case. Like those were the right decisions. Those were the smart people. Like supplies to run your business so you don't have to like raise your prices ultimately. Fortunately, not everyone was in that position like us, and so it's just going to be we just have to adapt right now. Been having conversations with our customers and our community members. They've been asking us and stuff. Talked to our landlord the other day. We're going to come up with a solution as well too, and just figuring things out. Like we're all playing it by ear right now. Like you gotta not dwell on what's to come, right? You don't know. We don't know for 100%. Like you're like we can be like we're pretty damn sure where we're going, but the thing is, it's like you can't. If you just focus on that, it's going to be big sad. So it's like all right, let's just kind of like look right here. Okay, let's clean this dust off. Let's get this good. Let's move forward as best we can. Like I know. It's very easy for everyone to be like, but this is like I get it. But right now, getting angry about it, yelling at each other online, yelling at the businesses, yelling at each other. It's like, what's that doing? That's not going to help you move forward. So. Even right now, like there's like business. Oh my God, the amount of businesses that are freaking out. I just saw like 2 of them shut down. They were just like, we can no longer afford to do business. So they actually just announced their closure because their restocks arrived and they're being charged over like $100,000, $200,000 to get it. They're like, we can't afford to buy it. And without that stuff, they can't run their business. So they're going out of business. So it's just like, that was really sad for me to see, and it's just kind of going around. Like I've had a couple other card shops reach out to me as well too. Like they're asking me about how to pivot to food because the writing's on the wall for them as well too. And so it's just like, it's people are like, I'll put it this way: those conversations are the right conversations to have. What is your method to work around it? Like during COVID, for God's sakes, like even though I was like selling things off and like working towards potentially bankruptcy, I still made pivots and changes to try to move forward. Like I literally turned half of the store into an Asian mini mart, which is what most of you saw in the 2020 COVID video that went viral 5 years ago. Like half the store was legit an Asian mini mart. And that literally got us through during the closures in COVID. It was actually like, it was kind of crazy. And then for like a year or two afterwards, people still kept using us for like weekly restocks for like the dumplings and rice and everything, the sauces. But obviously eventually we went back to our original business model. But it was still just like, you can't be afraid to make drastic moves like that if you have to. Like if you can't afford to, to just keep on going and just raise your prices, then you have to adapt. You have to evolve. Simple, like it is, sorry if I'm just talking out of my ass right now. Yeah, I'm sitting in the store right now. So Parker, I'm still in the store right now. We just got to figure out, obviously, like exactly what's going to be affected overall. So my team in the evenings are going through all the items that we have. We're looking at where it's sourced. We're getting ahead of our distributors in terms of pricing. We already had a pretty long, like pretty much next week is where everything's going to start settling in terms of pricing and that kind of stuff. So we're going to know how much it's going to cost to like restock and stuff. By the way, guys, for those of you who played Magic the Gathering, be prepared for the Final Fantasy set to be ridiculously expensive because not only were the prices already up, even for us, because of the licensing fee for Final Fantasy, now you got to add the 25% on top of it. This set's good though. For those of you Magic players right now, Tarkir's freaking fire. So at least you're having good times now. Speaking of distributors, I sent you a message on Discord regarding distributor. I appreciate that, Bevinox. I'll check it out later. Yeah, no, Packer, like, geez, like a collector's booster box is now up to $300, right? With the licensing fee, I think the collector boxes were going to be like on average going up to $400, but with the 25% increase, you're looking at upwards to $500. and supplies might be low. So for those that have the money to buy it, they're going to be fighting over the few that remains. People are already talking about pulling together. Like they're like, all right, let's just pull together. They're going to pull their money together to split a box or split a commander deck, the commander set and so forth. So we'll see what happens. So the best thing I can do right now is just take it day by day. My main focus right now is to continue forward while navigating. I can't be upset. I can't be yelling all the time and stuff too. You got to move forward. And for me, like my daughter's going to be here any day, any minute. I don't know. Like any day, my wife can go into labor, and my third child's on the way. And it's just like, and I don't need the bullshit comments of Jesus, a third child in this economy. Fuck off. Okay, like, just fuck off. Don't need to hear that. Like, so for me, it's just going to be, I'm trying to figure out how to provide for my family. So, Packer, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. But it's just, yeah. Matoshi, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, if there's one of my trollers in here, I finally learned what was that? Yeah, I didn't know what incel meant. For those of you on TikTok, my Twitch people know this. I didn't like when my Pokemon video went viral. I had a bunch of people just trolling me about me being an incel and scam artist and blah 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 blah. I didn't know what that was though. Like I sat there, I'm like, is that an insult? King of the ins. I was like, okay. Then I learned about what the definition meant. I was like, so they're projecting. I was like, okay, I'm married and have children, and like I got friends. Like I'm, I'll just Google it. I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to get like what's it called? TikTok's really like the listening algorithm will just go ahead and get a community guideline violation. Oh, speaking of which. Okay, good. Never mind. I had notifications. I was like, oh, did I just get the community guideline violation? Oh, gosh. I can only imagine the damage to comic book shops. So the thing is, depending on the book and the publisher, they, some of like a lot of it is printed in the United States, and then some are imported. So like, the thing is though too, like, I'll put it this way. Today I went to Costco to like, preemptively buy, the diaper, like we need to know what was going to go up. So I had to see the diapers, baby wipes, formula, basic supplies for the house. And even the stuff that was marked made in the USA with parts and supplies sourced from, it was with imported goods and supplies and materials. So that, like, again, like, this is going to become a complex math issue. So while it's made here, the raw materials that they use is imported. So that's going to be taxed. So naturally, the cost of producing is going to go up, meaning costs are going to go up, but not as much as some of the other things, obviously. Like cars are going to be a situation. It'd be like, for those of you that are like, well, the cars made here will be fine. Like, no. A lot of the parts are produced outside the country. Like it is what they have done is with the American factories is sometimes it is cheaper, like especially now it is cheaper for you to just send all the parts, like the kit. Because like when you like think about this, if you were to try to pack up like 100,000 cars onto a ship, a lot of loose air, like because you have to stack them in a certain way. But if you ship them in parts, you can consolidate those containers and just send a bunch more. It'll be heavier, but like you can go ahead in. So, but at the end of the day now, every piece that is imported is now going to be hit with those, and depending on where it comes from. So a lot of the tech comes from Asia. So like your navigation systems, your computer chips, all of that is it's coming from there. So like you got to be. Yeah, so it's just like you got to keep an eye on it. So you're going to see like variance amounts of like pricing. Right now, my dad's dealership, he works for Hyundai. They're going nuts right now already. Yeah, they're having a field day right now too. It's because all the parts for the vehicles, like the oil filters and everything, they're imported. So they're trying to figure out. Whiskey Tango, no worries, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hear the one that's going to take a huge loss is the board game. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, it depends. Again, depends on where the board game is made, but a lot of the miniatures, a lot of the smaller items, they source it from elsewhere and they assemble it here. So they have like a co-packer that's here, or ultimately it was cheaper for them to make it across seas because there's not many factories in the U.S. that can accommodate that. So let's see here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, the oil, like your basics, like again, like people don't realize just the effects of this. But like everything is going to go up. Yeah, for the win, exactly. Your $50-$60 oil change is now going to be $100+ because the filter and the oil itself, like some oil is imported and some oil is produced domestically. Ironically, we actually export all of the. This is you know the true economics of it all. It is cheaper for us to export our oil and to use the oil that we import. Wrap your head around that. It is cheaper for us to export our oil than it is to, like, it's just like, I know some people are like, what? Yeah, that's what's happening. It's it's the labor cost and everything. Well, no, we're still in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. So, like, since 2020, we're still in the same spot. We are still here. We're still here. So, yeah, that's kind of like, it's just like, yeah, Jane Doe. That's essentially it just fascinates me when like people just don't know. Like, it's okay not to know everything. Like, that's like, to be honest, that's fine. But to react and talk as if you do, and then actually make things like that affect everyone's lives off of it, irresponsible in my opinion. This is my opinion. Sorry if that statement offended you, but if you don't know everything on a topic, or if you're basing your decision on that off of a Twitter post or a Facebook post or a random video you saw, you shouldn't be making, like, in my opinion, you shouldn't be making it. Like, I don't know if they started doing this, like, where I thought they were supposed to start doing, like, what's it called, like, the verification courses where they teach people how to verify a source, like, especially in the digital age, right? You're being bombarded with information, right? So how do you know where to go and how to actually check sources, like a research paper? like a research paper, you have to learn you have to cite your sources and find and stuff. We do not have a comic section. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't go down that route, because if you weren't a legacy seller of comic books, it is, even right now, it's everything. Anyone that's wanted to like start their own business right now, I would hold. Like, there is no reason for you to risk that money right now. Jane Doe, right? But those just got cut too. Oh man. All right. We need to be, either way, it's gonna be okay. But ultimately, like, what are we doing about it? Like, let me get back to that. I know people are commenting and stuff. Like, for us, we're actually staying on track, because we were already moving towards. If you read The Room, in the last few years, prices went up and they stayed up. People's income did not go up, so discretionary income fell year over year. So people were spending less in general. You can just like go to a convention. You can be like, oh, but there's still a lot of people at the convention shows, but they're not spending it all, or they're spending much less, and they're being much more focused on what they're spending on. So, like, when you see vendors reacting to a show, there's always someone that says like, "Oh, this was really good," and then there's a wave of people who said it was really bad or it was a down year, and you can just see that people were focused on getting more specialty items than the generic items that some of them people were selling, or they moved on. Like trends move on so fast in this industry. But the thing is, though, like in 2020 and 2021, it was like down, up, like almost like a 50-50 type thing. But in 22 and 23, the ratio just got worse and worse and worse. So like you can just see like the writing was on the wall. Why I bring that up is like, even though our franchising efforts didn't work out during those years, the one good thing that came out of it, I was literally like in the thick of it, observing all of this happen. And so when it came to, obviously we stopped franchising, we had to focus on, obviously, we had to rebuild our foundations and pay off our debts. One of the things I had to identify was, okay, that's our main priority. But the second one is, once we get out of that, what are we doing? So the little changes and improvements we can make, given our resources right now, how should we focus that? Where should we focus that? And how should we grow it? And thankfully, I was right, actually. That direction is the right way to go. And so ultimately we'll see though, like, it's not done yet, and we'll have to see it there. But you gotta do your best to laugh at it. Just do your best to laugh at it. Like, it's just like, what's that guy? There's a guy on TikTok. He always sees like life hacks, and then he always does the there's no way, there's no way, and then he goes to do it, and then I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. Like, he's on my feed like all the time. He always just goes like, there's no way this works, and he does it. He's like, I forget his name. He always I followed him, and he always pops up on my feed, but I forget his name. That guy's freaking hilarious. I love him. Packer, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, no, I love that guy. I love that energy from him on that one. Yeah, right, Dark Pie King. Like, you guys know who I'm talking about, but you're just like forgetting the name. But that interaction has just been great. That's just been fun to do there. The no way guy. Chat, if anyone can find his name, I will be forever thankful. Chat, find me the no way guy. Let me look at. Okay. Dashboard. And then boom. Okay. Sean. Oh, there we go. For those of you on TikTok, Sean Umsheed. So UMSCHEID. Wait, I can literally, hold on. I can copy it from one chat and paste it in the other. There we go. That's the guy. I'm talking about. Oh, hi, Jumble. What's going on, Jumble? But seriously, like everyone, can we just kind of... Wait, the guy's name is literally the no way guy? Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. No way. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. For the sake of the conversation. No way. Let me see here. No way guy. It's not coming up for me. All right, I have to look it up. What the? All right. TikTok's being weird anyway. Draxite, what's going on? Oh, shoot. I don't need the announcement on. We can turn that off. Honestly, we'll just turn this off too. We'll just chat. We'll just get rid of everything. We're just going to chat here. Nocturne Moonlight, just go check out the website, gamersheaven.com. It's literally one of the first items on there. Just to warn you, anyone going to our website, I had to delete everything. I'm trying to stay positive and smile about it, but because of some bullshit, I had to delete everything. By the way, can someone update me on the amount of push-ups I owe you guys? Because the first stream from home, I owe you guys clout squats and push-ups for the swearing push-ups. Nice, Draxite. His username is literally what no wake. Oh my goodness. And then so we'll see there. Yeah, so guys, I did extend it. So the giveaway was extended just because this, like, it's not just a week. I had no time to prepare for it because I had to react to, like, every day, like the little glimpse of a life of a small business owner. Every day there's something that goes on. Just like there will. Like, it's one of those weeks where every day is bad news and you have to react to it and you have to address it every single day. But so it was that week. Oh my gosh. And then, like, so it's just been dealing with that, but I'm just doing my best to smile. Like, you're just gotta be like, for me, like, the thing is this, like how many of you can relate to this feeling where you worked so hard on a project, or you've been working on something for a year or years, you're finally nearing the end of it, but there's just a bunch of bullshit preventing you from finishing, right? You're just like, I'm so close. I am almost there. Why are you stopping me? That's kind of what it is, but eventually you'll get there, right? You're looking forward to that finish line so much, and it's just like, hiya. But today was a long day as well. No, it's we're, you know, again, like, so another reason why we delayed the giveaway, it's I don't know when my wife's gonna go into labor, and right now my brain has been between the business, her condition, taking care of the kids, managing the house and our funds, like everything, right? It's just like I am doing my best to balance it, and it's very there's no base, so it's like a slinky. It's a slinky thing. But it's, that's what I've been juggling and stuff too. So for me, in all of that, I don't have time to drown in madness and sorrow and stuff like that. Like, when I get the time to, I'm gonna play some games or watch some anime or finally get caught up on solo leveling. Like, either way, I'm gonna try to do something productive during that time. And just release all my energy in that way. Or beat Final Fantasy VII. You guys have no idea. I had to clean up, like, for those my Twitch squad. The basement is such in disarray. I have so much to clean right now. But little by little, the house is starting to get there. Like, every day, I'm accomplishing a major task, and it's just like. Like, again, like, I use this clip all the time, but those you guys know from Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, where Sam is in his room and there's that one scene where he just goes like, kick and cow. That was like, that's like my energy right now. No, we still haven't. Wait, Fire Force is back? Sorry, hold on, ADHD brain here. Wait, Fire Force is back? I thought it was done. I thought the last series ended to show that it was a part of the Soul Eater world. There's more? Oh. Well, it's great that I didn't start it yet. So no, I haven't watched Fire Force. Heathen. Again, I don't have time for this shit. But when I do, I watch it with Sarah. I watch it with my wife, and I'll still watch it. It's also good. It's, like, my blessing is I have a list of anime that my wife doesn't care for. So those are the best anime for me to watch when I work out, because when I do cardio, I can just watch it, and then, like, all of a sudden 20 minutes, 40 minutes just go by, because I'm so locked in. Like the most recent solo leveling episode with Jinu versus Beru, I was just locked in. I did like a 15-degree incline, 5 miles an hour, just like walking pace, and like 25 minutes just went like that because I was so locked in on that episode. Once again, there's that. But that's good. Now, if it's the final season, Because like thing is, I love Soul Eater. I watched Soul Eater before I started the business, so I got it just in time. But knowing that there's a direct tie to it and there's a final season, I will wait, and then I can at least watch it through. I hate cliffhangers. Like that's the thing with D Dowdy, right? You're like, you blinked and you're like, wait, the episode's already over, but it has been like 25 minutes, and you're like, wait, what? Like, to be honest, like that show killed your time, just like how fast Genu can kill his enemies. Like it's just crazy. I'm located in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh. Man, I don't know. I mean, there's a huge wave of new shows coming out. I'm currently in the middle watching Fruit Baskets with my wife. Don't judge me. I watched the original back in like 2004, back in the day of ADV Films and Pioneer and all that stuff. And I thought that was it. I didn't realize the manga kept going. Because like I'm on season 2 right now. So Danny Tam, like I loved the original, and they pretty much like they followed it pretty decently. But then like we got to the graduate, like, you know, year 2, and I'm like, what's happening? What is all this? Who are these new characters? What is this storyline? And then I realized, oh, the manga kept going, didn't it? And there was a definitive ending. And so this anime is following that. Got it. No, it's been relatively good. Now, like, am I being crazy, or did they bring back the same voice actors, or is it completely different cast? Yo, AR Tokusatsu, let's go. My gosh. I really want to watch the more recent Sentai, and then the what's it called, the New Rider series as well too. I got so much to catch up on. I'm gonna put it this way: my retirement one day. I hope everything works out. I have an epic theater at the store. I'm just gonna be perched in there for days. People are gonna need to come in to do a life check on me. I'm just gonna binge everything. It's gonna be like, Andrew, you have a year to live. You have 1 year to live. What do you want to do? I want to finally catch up on everything that I've been wanting to watch. Then I can die happy. It's more, or it's like, so okay, it was a lot of the original cast. Okay, so the thing is, I was like, the voices sound very familiar, and so okay, I'm not being crazy on that. That's actually really cool. Because like AR, like Marco, I'm just gonna call you Marco. Like Marco, like I kind of accepted my life right now in terms of like, okay, there's just gonna be a ton of games I'll never be able to play. There's a ton of anime that I won't be able to get around to watching. I'll enjoy the ones I do get to watch. That's fine. But then my backlog, like my Gunpla, I will have plenty to do when I retire one day. Oh my gosh, it's sad. For those of you who are like, oh, it's like it'd be a dream to run an anime gaming business. If your life will end if you don't get to play your games and watch anime, do not cross this line. Do not even reach across that line, because it ain't fun. No, it is. No, it's like, you know, I know some of you may think, well, as a nerd and weeb, like, don't you miss it? I'm like, of course I miss it, but I enjoy the challenge of entrepreneurship. I enjoy the fruits of the labors that do come out. Yes, it comes with a ton of failures, but like when you get it right and things just work, whether it's one day or a week or a month, like, or video going viral, or, you know, customers coming in the store, like there's so many things that it's rewarding, and so like it's worth that sacrifice. And to be honest, I enjoy that more. And even now, like if I go home and I have free time in the afternoon, I'd rather spend it with my kids, you know. Hopefully I get them to enjoy anime. Now the first two I kind of failed on. They'll watch Power Rangers with me, so like, all right, we found like a happy medium. But with my daughter, hopefully I can get her into anime so we can watch it together. So we'll see. Her first words will be, Shao Tuku was right. No, I will not do that. Yo, Danny Tam, I might have to just physically build out my own retirement. No, we need to fund the SAO project, like now. Like by the time I retire or like I hit like 70 or 80, put me in the world of SAO. Like fast forward that shit. Like it's isn't that just like the Matrix? I don't care. Throw me in there. I wonder if they'll ever get to that point. It's kind of a fun thing to think about, right? Will they retire into the world of SAO? I have not seen Akame. I haven't seen that yet. No. Shangri-La. Wait. Is Shangri-La Frontier a digital world, or is it a mythical world? Like I've been seeing a couple like random clips of it, and so is it like an SAO type anime, or is it like a legitimate? Oh, it's a VR world. Oh, well, that's interesting. Huh. Is it really that good? You guys have, a lot of you have recommended that to me like several times. Because I'll put it this way, SAO, but no. Oh, people need to die, Danny. Danny, it is not a proper isekai or SAO. People don't die. People need to die. I'm just kidding. I was like, no. It has a unique twist to it. Okay. I mean, like, I really like. I'll put it this way, I really enjoyed Records of Ragnarok. Would you say it's around that level? Like over ridiculous fights and even more ridiculous storylines, but it's just a good show. This is pretty that summarized Records of Ragnarok. You would say better? Okay. Pretty much. Oh my goodness. That's actually pretty hilarious. You would say better. Oh, if you could retire to a Final Fantasy location, where would you pick and why? They all kind of suck. Final Fantasy VI, the world just ends. Pretty much guaranteed death. 7, world ends with, Sephiroth, Meteor, Genova keep interfering. 8, angels and demons and sorcerers exist. 9, literally, like, doomsday ship comes to blow up the world. 10 is a fantasy land. 11, grand armies of demons and beasts. Like 12, Civil War, a lot of wars. 13, again. I don't know. Final Fantasy 1 is just constant random battles, so I don't think so. That's a good question. I like, if I would say post game, right after the game has all happened. I think the world of Final Fantasy IX would be fascinating. Let me get 12. Ain't that bad compared to most. Evilise, baby. Yeah, no, I got you. No, that's fun. Oh, let me see something here really quick, guys. I wanted to do... There we go. So, like I said I would do earlier, I'm going to rate... So, guys, we're going to rate out of Twitch, and YouTube will end as well, too. I will stay on TikTok. If anything, that's where, I want to start pushing people over a little bit more anyway. So Lloyd is still it's a new, they're debuting the new model. So if you guys don't know already, for those of you who don't know who Lloyd's Fault is, he's a mutual of mine. He's a very awesome VTuber. He just launched a new model this past week, so it's day 4 of the reveal. So if anything, hope you go check it out. I hope you enjoy it. If you guys want to join me over on TikTok, we're gonna stay on there, chat for a little while, and then get going. I have to get ready for the C2E2 event essentially next week, so I got to start pricing out things and everything. But I'm here to just go ahead and continue conversations and whatever we need to do, and then we'll go from there. So, but if you have any last minute questions, the countdown is still going, so just let me know. Not which Final Fantasy Worlds doesn't compare to wanting a Chocobo farm. So like that, then 7 would be it. Oh, wait a second. People are leaving. We had like 40 people. All right, we'll stick around for a little bit longer. I'll say at 9 o'clock. We'll do it at 9 o'clock. Who's your favorite Naruto character? Favorite Naruto character? It would still have to be Jiraiya. To be honest, in the beginning, it was Kakashi, but as the series went on, Jiraiya became to be honest, it was Jiraiya for me. He was my favorite character. What's a good medium gunplug hit? Oh, that's so... a medium, I'll put it this way, medium will be your real grade line. So, real grade, that'll be it there. Rav, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. John, what's going on? Let's change up the music a little bit here. Hold on a second. Let me change up the song. Where's my mix? Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's okay, stop freaking out. Jeez. My YouTube music. Baker girl, what's going on? Wait a second. Oh yeah, that needs to go away right now. That Nightbot one has to go. My website's the website's been completely decimated by Shopify. So, who is the best main protagonist in all of Final Fantasy? Cecil. Final Fantasy IV. I would say Cecil. Final Fantasy IV. If you played the game and you compare it to every other protagonist, Cecil. And I'm a big 7 fan. I love 7 to death. I love Cloud. I love all that story. Zack, I love it. But Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. I don't know if anyone else would agree with me on that, but Cecil. Oh, Rev, how's Gamers Have been doing as a business? Love seeing the growth. No, as a business, sorry, I didn't read your full question. No, as a business, how we doing? It's a little rough right now, but to be honest, though, we still have a path forward, so I'm still grateful for that. We're at the end of a 2-year debt payoff schedule, so thankfully, we're almost there. So it's just I'm glad to see that there. And this is just yet another challenge that we have to navigate. So, we're going to keep on going. To be honest, I've survived COVID. I've survived failing at franchising. I survived inflation, and if I can survive this, I'm at the point now where it's just like, just bring it on. Like the rest of the this is our 10th year of business, right? And I've seen it all in the past. Like I've seen a lot in the last 10 years. So I'm intrigued to see what the next 10 years are going to bring. I have come to the conclusion that writing a business plan is more difficult than I thought. Baker girl, it is. Don't forget to do a SWOT analysis too. So what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your opportunities? And what are your threats? The threat one is very, very important to now. So you need to focus on that. But no, it is. It's a lot. You have to plan for. If you didn't already plan for it, like what is your backup plan? What happens when your main plan fails? Like what are you going to do and how are you going to pivot? It's better for you to have a plan. Oh, it's for your business 101 class. Oh. Good luck with that one. The only reason why I'm asking is because I need something that I can do that will take me more than 45 minutes to build. Difficult enough to enjoy, but consider buying one or two. So again, like if you haven't built a real grade kit, it's a happy medium between high grade and master grade. Master grade will take you a few hours. Real grade it should take you more than 45 minutes. If you're doing less than 45 minutes, something's wrong with you. You got to build that carefully and stuff. So something to consider. But yeah, no, check out the real grades. Danny Tam, thank you for agreeing with that, right? That's my thing. Like between 4 and then the after years, like I have to recognize, no, it's not a modern game. It's still in its old graphics. It did get remade for the DS, but like that, like I would say like 6 still probably had the best story in a singular game. 7 is now across multiple mediums that I see that as a full saga in itself. But 4, Cecil, his character, dear God, the things he overcame and went through and stuff, it's just like, love it. I'll be honest, you've been kind of inspiration for my idea. Baker girl, do not use me as an inspiration. Some will tell you that I'm a failure. So if you copy my failure of a business, you might get an F. I don't think you want an F. No, but I appreciate that. Thank you for that comment. Gosh, that's good there. Whew. Guys, my daughter could be out any day. Sorry, it just gets me thinking about it. Like every day, my wife's Braxton Hicks is getting worse. Like I don't know when my last day at the store is going to be. I'm actually quite nervous about that because I'm not set up at home at all. So there are probably a few days where I'm not streaming, so I can just clean up the house and stuff. But like I'm extremely just nervous right. Oh my gosh, I'm Dodo Boy. What are you doing? Welcome, Raiders. Holy shit, what's going on, guys? Raid, what's going on? I'm Dodo Boy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the raid, man. Let's go. How was your stream? Was it? What were you guys doing? What were you guys doing on your stream there? But welcome, Raiders. My name is Andrew Huang. I'm the founder and CEO of a little company called Gamers Heaven. You guys don't know who I am or what we are about. Our goal and mission as a company is to. Oh, wait, hold on. Separate. It's his birthday. Hold on. Dodo Boy, you better still be here. Maximum value. Lights. Everyone, music. Light sticks. I'm gonna sing in front of my customers. Action. Happy birthday. Dough Boy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I'm Dodo. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dodo boy. Happy birthday to you. To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. For those of you who are heavily confused right now, that is the Korean birthday song. And anyone that comes into my stream that says it's their birthday, that's what I do. Happy birthday, I'm Dodo Boy. Happy freaking birthday. I didn't have my light sticks with me, so I do apologize. But I appreciate the raid. Thank you. I haven't done that in a while. It's been a while since we did a birthday celebration, guys. Let's go. Dr. Cheat. What's going on? What's it called? Is it Happy Level Up Day, right? I forget the phrase and stuff too. But either way, glad you're here, buddy. Happy freaking birthday. I hope you're celebrating it with your... Whoa. The book dropped? Wait, it's finally out? Well, let's go. Do you have it linked on your profile, on your profile page? Like I've been wanting to. Okay, I actually have Kindle, so I'm gonna. Okay, cool. Guys, if you guys want to check out, shout out. I'm Dodo Boy. I'm really sorry. This shout out _ check out Dodo Boy's profile page. Check out the book about him and the story that he wrote. Ever since, if you guys remember, for those of you on my Twitch stream, we got a little snippet of the story. Remember, we interviewed him. We got a little bit of the story cover, and now it's coming out. I've been waiting for this story to finally come out, so let's freaking go. Soft covers. Is there going to be a hardback? I like the hardback books. $22 for a cup of ice cream? What in the world? Oh, it's the sugars and that's right. It's the ingredients that are getting expensive. That's right. Oh my God, that's insane. Starting small. No, I respect that. I can get the Kindle version. I just downloaded pretty much so I can read Solo Leveling. I downloaded Kindle. I literally got Kindle so I can read Solo Leveling. I just been reading Solo Leveling. So I'll check out the book now. Love you too, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Thank you guys for coming in, guys. I really appreciate it, guys. Let's go. Favorite Marvel anti-hero? Great question. Oh, I mean, I don't want to say a cop. Like, I would say Deadpool, but I actually really like Punisher's story. Like, I really like the writing for Punisher. I wish you were lying too, man, because that's insane. We don't have a Baskin Robbins around me. We don't have a lot around me. But if I was, I don't think I would go there. I look at you as a story in pursuing your passion. So, Baker Girl, I appreciate it. Right? No, I'll put it this way too. His portrayal in the Netflix series, as well as even in Daredevil, right? The scene that I saw, I loved it. He nailed it. He freaking nailed Frank Castle so well. So, Dr. Cheat, you have a blessed night as well too. I appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure we're on the chat. obviously, guys, let's not go terrorist. For those of you on the Twitch and YouTube, like, I said that with the most sarcasm voice in the world. No, he killed it, right, Packer? He literally killed it. I love it. I'm actually about to rewatch it with my wife, so like, she's interested in the storyline too. So I'm gonna be presenting it to her. Ooh, Nocturne Moonlight Blade is a solid second, but I've always been a fan of the non-superheroes, if you get me, because there's a legit mortal danger to what they are doing, like quite literally. And so what they do is superhuman in that aspect as well too, because you're going beyond your own mental limits and physical limits to do what he has done. People like Blade, I love them, like Moonlight Knight and everything, like all them, not Moonlight Knight, that's Sailor Moon. Oh my God, you know who I mean. Oh my God. I'm not a Batman person though, so I mean I love Batman, but like I'm not gonna die on that hill. If I can come to Boise, Idaho, you would. Baker girl, we had this discussion last time. I'm not sure if I'll be safe in Boise. I would need to have an escort the entire time, like a security escort. But no, I would want to do. I know it's a big university. It's a big university town as well too. It'd be good. Like no, in all seriousness, no, like Idaho is like a gorgeous state. Being at the top, looking at like all the natural parks that you guys have and everything. And what we did. No, I actually had a decent time driving through. I avoided the places I needed to avoid. I did my research ahead of time. Like where I was driving, I made sure to be like, okay, where am I going? And I checked that out there. Ghost Rider Spawn. Still a fan of Spawn. I would still say Spawn. Oh, we haven't talked since we moved back. I gotcha. Oh no, never mind, Baker girl. It wasn't you. There's another person from Boise, so that was trying to get me to come. And sorry, I've had this conversation before. That's why I thought it was you. That's my bad. Spawn all the way. Hell yeah. Alrighty. So. All right. All right. We're going to try this now. It's 9 o'clock. I gave it a good hour. I told him I would do it in like an hour. So I'm going to do it an hour later. So I'm going to send you guys over to Lloyd. Have fun checking out his new model. His new asset reveal. Quite. And we'll see if I'm on tomorrow. We'll have to see. I don't know how it's going to go tomorrow, but if I do end up coming on tomorrow night, I'll see you guys. But most likely, this might be my last stream for a while, actually. So. Actually, I'm sorry. I keep loading it up and I keep sending you guys. I forgot to tell you guys this is gonna be my last stream. This is my last stream from the store in general for a while right now. I'm not leaving TikTok. No. I'm gonna stay on TikTok. I forgot. I got to talk to my Twitch community really quick. I totally forgot to mention it to you guys. I forgot to talk to you guys about this. This is my last stream for a while until I get things settled in. No, I forgot to bring this up to you guys just because, like, with everything going on right now. So this is the thing I wanted to talk about. Actually, I should retitle this. There we go. Everything's been updated. Yeah, I forgot about this, way, guys. Yeah, this is my last stream for a while. Because tomorrow is going to be filled with, I had to get the truck. We had to get that packed for C2E2. I had to get things packed. I had to get things priced. I had to, like, everything needs to be done so that my team can go on Monday to the show, because I'm not going, because Sarah can go, she can go into labor any moment. So tomorrow, in all honesty, I gotta go pick up the truck early in the morning, go pack it. My son has a play date at his friend's house in the afternoon that I promised to take him, so I'm gonna do that. He's at the age now where he will remember if I don't take him. So, and the thing is, by the time I get back, I need to come back to the store in the evening. I'll be here in the evening, but I gotta help label and pack everything. So that's gonna be, unfortunately, a lot of the time. And then that's going to take me well into the evening, and it's already going to be kind of late. And then Sunday, we have to finish packing, making the pallets, get everything loaded up. My kids want to go watch the Minecraft movie, so that's going to happen. Actually, no. My Darius is going to take my boys to go watch the Minecraft movie, and I will. I have to clean up the house, so I gotta get the whole house organized. I have to get the house organized. I have to get everything ready to go. It's just. There's just so much to do, and I honestly haven't been able to really get to it the last few weeks. I'll put it this way: if my wife had gone to labor this past week, I would not be streaming next week because I'm not ready. I have nothing set up at home. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to procure a proper secondary setup, so this is staying here. There's no reason for me to move this again because this has been working really well for not only the store and the customer confidence, but the sponsors really like it as well. So I might try to do something where I come in the morning to make content, but I'm still home in the evenings. I got to figure out a way to stream in the, like, I have limited equipment right now, so I'm going to figure that out. But I will keep you guys posted on the Discord. So for those of you who are in the Discord and stuff, and my Patreon, my Patreon members will get the vlog video. So I know I haven't been doing a lot of the Patreon stuff, but you guys know this. Anytime I'm shooting vlog clips, you guys will get those clips, especially when, not when we're packing, but it's going to be for, obviously, like when we're working on, getting a dress, where are we at right now? Because I told you guys the investment round technically ended last week. So I'm at the point now where it's like, all right, I got to take what I have and calculate what to do with it. And so we are. And so it's just kind of there where we're at. And then, so I'm adjusting accordingly. And then, yeah, this is kind of making me sad. I don't know when I'll be back. Because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of things. There's a lot of things I got to clean up right now. So between organizing the house completely, I gotta repair a lot of things. The boys did a lot of damage in the last few years. It's kind of sad for me to say that. Hold on a second. Let me put on my favorite Final Fantasy mix. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to put on my favorite Final Fantasy mix instead. There we go. Oh, where is it? Did they take it away? Hold on. Oh, jeez. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be. Sorry about that here. Yo, Chris from Denmark. Yo, Chris from Denmark. I appreciate you guys making the dice for our store because like you're going to be the one of the cheapest items that are going to get marked up from the tariffs. I didn't realize Chessex made their dice in Denmark. So, but yo, welcome in, brother. But yeah, no. So once again, guys, so I will be posting the vlog videos onto the Patreon pages, and so I'm going to just tell you guys this now. Patreon members will be the first to know when Sarah goes to the hospital and we give birth. They will know the name first. If any of you Patreon members leak the name, I don't know what I'm going to do. But either way, Patreon members will get to know first. And then I will then, once we come home. So you guys, Discord members and Twitch members, Gamer 7th members, you guys don't have to wait long. The day we bring her home, I will take photos of her home in her crib, and you guys will know the name reveal will be there, and you guys will know everything. So I will let you know that. SSA Ray, I'm having a major battle with Shopify right now. They forced me to delete over 3,000 items from my website, and pretty much now I have nothing on the website because of some BS going on their end. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's been like a 2-week-long battle. Yeah, no, it's there's a lot of things going on right now, Danny. So we I told you guys like the end of March would be the final day for investing, and technically that was the last day for me to stream at the store because I was going to get ready this past week at the store. But because she didn't quite go in, like we had a funny feeling that she might come out the first week. We're like, okay, she didn't come out. She's having Braxton Hicks. Maybe I can still stream from the store a little bit to try to do a little bit like a last minute effort to try to get us over to, try to get to 100% of the goal there. But it's pretty much like I'm at the point now where like I was thinking like, can I come in tomorrow and stream? I'm like, no, I'm not going to be able to. Oh, Michael, thank you very much for the congrats, man. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. No, my Saturday is gonna be full, and I do need to get all the items ready for C2E2. I know convention show in this market right now. Unfortunately, like we already booked it. Like I'm not gonna get the money we put into the show back. So we gotta go, and we'll see what happens there. So hopefully, I don't know how the rest of the weekend's gonna go, but hopefully it rounds out. Consumer confidence is gonna be way down. Now, thankfully, we have a different strategy with the convention shows, so hopefully it works. We'll see how that goes. We're hoping it does. We're hoping it does there, but yeah, no. But again, just I gotta focus on. I gotta. AZ, forgive my confusion. I don't know if you meant that W content in actually a positive way or if you're trolling me. Just based on... by the way, guys, again, I left in the comments... Positive, okay. Not all rip and shippers are bad. Like, that wasn't the point of the video. Like, I had to make a statement at the end there. Like, I'm not sure if that's the video you're coming from, but I was like... This new wave of people have been so aggressive. A year ago and prior to that during COVID, we got them in there, but they were like respectful. When we said no, they were like, okay, thank you. Some of them have become customers. And yes, I do give them a booster box here and there. When we have it, because they've been longtime customers. It's like, that's fine. Like, we can say no. We can take care of our customers. You don't need to stand there and berate me for it. Like, it's not my fault you don't have a resale license and you're just trying to, like, that's different. No, that's awesome, AZ. Like, that's the kind of things we got to do. Like, just, you got to be able to have that conversation and just kind of move forward with it. So there's that there. but yeah, so yeah, Twitch family. Yeah, that's my thing. I'll put it this way. Do I like it? I personally don't, but I get it. Like, I respect the hustle. It's a lot of work. Like, you know, people just don't realize it, and especially in this saturated market, it's tough to get. It's tough to really get ahead. Like, to get your footing, to get ahead, and to really get out there. Like, when it's flooded like this now, especially with the downturn coming in, it's even going to be harder. And so, like, I get it. And so, like, to each their own. At the end of the day, to each their own. And I appreciate you coming in here and saying that. Like, I was like confused because I've had a couple of rip and shippers like completely destroy me. For, you know, again, I only got a case. So they're like, how dare you sell it at MSRP? You're actually the problem. I'm like, what? Yeah. No, that's the main thing right now. It's I had to get some stuff from secondary market as well. It's been really bad. So it's just you know, we'll just see. But Twitch chat, yeah, this will be yeah, this is my last stream for a while. Actually, I should probably tell Discord. Hold on. I didn't warn anyone. I'll put it this way. It just dawned on me now that this is it. This is it, actually. It just dawned on me that, oh my goodness, hold on. Sorry guys, I need to go in my general chat really quick. At everyone, I'm sorry for the last minute notice, but I am live right now. And just realize that this will be the last stream. I know the last stream. Yeah, sorry for the last minute notice. Like, I just realized that I was like, I could be gone for like 2-3 weeks. Just based off kind of things how we go here. Packer, I don't know if I'll still stream on TikTok. To be here, let me switch the TikTok. Let me change your guys' camera angle. So. This up, bring you guys up. Okay, so clean window for you guys. For those of you on TikTok, no, nothing bad. It's just like I assure you, it's nothing bad. Number one, it's just what's it called? My wife is expecting her third child any day right now. And so every day that I come to the store is actually it's a major risk. And I'm going to be here the next 2 days because I need to pack for a show next weekend. I'm not going, but my team is. But my responsibility is to ensure that everything is ready to go for them. So, like, I was thinking, like, tomorrow, like, oh, I can probably stream tomorrow because my wife's not in labor. Like, she's not having contractions. She's having Braxton Hicks, which is, like, really bad. But even our doctor was like, she could pop any day. And so, like, I have to start thinking about that. Really quick, AZ Rip and Ship. Who exactly would charge me the tariffs, and how do I go about paying those? Would it be fed? Oh, so if you're buying from the secondary market from Japan, U.S. Customs will hold it, and they will notify you, and so you essentially will deal with customs and pay the declared value, and then essentially they're going to declare the value, and then they're going to charge you based on the value from the origin of the country. That's just kind of how it works. You can try to circumvent that by making it a gift, but they're gonna be flagging everything. So just be warned. but you will be dealing with customs directly. So just wait for that. So make sure they have all your information correct, though. That's the biggest thing. But once again, for those of you guys, it's gonna be, I'm like tomorrow. It's gonna be like I'm getting the truck, getting packed. My son has a play date, so father duties, and then the evening I gotta finish packing. So I actually don't have time to stream tomorrow. Sunday we're gonna finish packing. I have to start getting the house ready, and the thing is, I do not actually have a home set up to stream. Right now, the house is a mess because like there's a lot of things to reorganize and fix, and it was tax season, and so there's a lot of rearranging going on right now. And so it's just I was like, I'm not gonna be able to stream Sunday, and then pretty much every day, like she's in week 38, so like every day, like I'll put it this way, like what I was hoping for was to be able to have a secondary setup, and like be able to get that ready and stuff. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to work out the deal with Corsair at the time. Like it was in time. Like essentially I had to come up, but I wasn't able to get it done. And so we came under what I hoped to do, but I completely understand like the situation right now. Thank you for the follow. Let's go. I appreciate that, SpongeBob. Welcome, first time chat, man. Thank you for the posture check. No, it was just and so like I won't be able to really stream from home. Thank you, Nova. I shall drink. But even though I can probably do IRL streams and stuff on the phone and everything, I have a lot of work to do at home. There's actually like a lot of repairs that need to be done, a lot of reorganizing. There's actually a lot of things that need to be done before this baby comes home. And so thank you, Packer. You take care, brother. No, I have to. So I like at least all of next week, there's gonna be none. And then the week after, pretty much the like next 2 to 3 weeks, my hands are gonna be tied. Between everything, I also got to work on the legal work for the entity change side of things, and there's so many things that are like, there's a lot of things happening. And I told you guys, like I think I also told you guys ahead of time, like depending on the level of investments will determine what plan I'm going with, either plan A, plan B, or plan C. We avoided the worst case scenario, which was so we avoided, there's levels. There's 4 levels to it, right? We avoided level 0. So we don't have to, level 1. We're pretty much at level 2, which was we're at level 1. And so, I've already begun the conversations. But now with the news that happened, I have to completely change, not completely, but actually, no, I do have to completely change my plans because we have to navigate that now. And so I have a lot of calculations to do. I have a lot of calls to make. I have to rebuild our entire website, so that's going to be fun. So if I'll put it this way: if I streamed, I'm gonna be working off of my laptop, so I won't be able to really stream that. So I'll be rebuilding our entire website in that regard. So we'll see where that goes from there. And then, so yeah, honestly, I don't know. It could be a few weeks until I get back. And so yeah, I just realized that earlier today, because again, I don't have the setup for, and the reason why this is also going to stay here again is I can still come in the morning, even though I can drop all my kids at school and then come here to shoot content, so I can still work on my short form media stuff, and get this going. So that'll be one thing. So Nova, I will agree to disagree on that one. In terms of streaming is the reason that we're here right now. So I hope you understand what I'm saying there. Last year was possible because of streaming, because of the connections we were able to build in this community through all this. And so I'm actually this month I'm going to be making some critical decisions we're not quitting. So keep that in mind. Like, we're not closing the business. We're not doing that. But there is I'm making some very critical decisions this week, and so I have 2 weeks to get ready for a baby conversation with distros, landlord, and everything else. And so, like, I gotta focus for 2 weeks, but that could go up to 3 weeks as well too. Yeah, that's the thing. So once again, for those of you joining in here, Patreon members are going to be the ones getting all the vlogs, and they will know when we go to the hospital. They're gonna be the first to see our daughter, and they're gonna know the name first. Discord, you guys will be a few days after when she comes home, so you don't have to join our Patreon. But if you are on our Discord, I like the first photos of her being home. You guys will know, okay? I'm not making any TikToks about her, nothing like that. I'm being careful with that. So you guys will know first, okay? You guys will know, and then you guys will know eventually what name we pick. We still don't know. We still don't know the name right now. And so that's just Nova. It's in my Beacons link. If you go to my my profile, you go to my links here. Oh yeah, we mods. If you're listening, we have to eliminate almost all of our Nightbot stuff. Freaking Shopify deleted everything, or they forced me to delete everything. So I have nothing on the website right now. So I'm dealing with that too. So again, like, I also have to rebuild the website. So like those that just joined in, that I have to input over 3,000 items again onto a new platform. So great. It's so great. Okay. Well, let me get a head start on this. I know it's really early, guys, but I'll let you guys. I'm actually sending you guys now. So we're gonna actually raid Lloyd. We're gonna be done. TikTok, I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be back on potentially. And yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll see you guys.